What's up guys, Souls Gaming here and welcome back to Geometry Dash. And today in Geometry Dash, we're going to be doing some chill builds. Now it's been a hot minute since I've done a chill build. And I was like, you know what? I'm building on a level off camera, so why not? You know what I mean? Even though a bunch of my chill builds I never end up finishing, but this one I'm right here, I'm finishing this one, alright? Because, you know what? I need to release more levels. I need to get to the top of the broken leaderboard. So what we're going to do today is I'm just going to be working on a level that I've been building like since yesterday. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Let's not even waste any time. But first, here's something I haven't done in a minute. Let's open up the daily chest. In a minute since I've done daily chest, alright? So you better give me something good. Alright, here we go. Wow, that's all you give me? After everything let's see what the big chest got for us today. If you disappoint, I'm not making 2.2 content. Don't disappoint me. Before we get into building, as you can see, yeah, your boy is only 4 stars away from 7,500 stars getting a new icon, because I haven't unlocked everything and it's been like 3 years since the next update. So what's a good 4-star level I can just beat real quick? I know I like this name. It's Phoenix by GD Tio? What? And the song is The Dark by Skipful. Ooh, I like Skipful songs. Alright, let's see what this level's about. Ooh, this is the Taron, the sequel to Reanimation song. Yeah, it's his song. All right, cool. I think that's pretty fitting for 7,500 stars. Let's go. Come on. Ooh, this level's kind of. Never mind. It's off. Like the colors are kind of unique. I don't really see these color combinations too often. They look kind of weird, but in a good way. You know, what is happening? Hello? Am I about to die? Hello? What's going on? Alright, got a nice cut scene with chains. Alright, come on. Scorpion, let's go. That sync though. That sync was disgusting. I love it. Can we get more of that, please? Come on. I'm upside down. How are you supposed to know all these flashing lights? Upside down ship. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. Don't die. Dodge. Dodge all the saws and the black spikes. What? Am I dead? Do I have my 4 stars? Tio! That icon is... Hold on. Oh, wait, this is 5-star. Alright, so apparently I can't count. Alright, but yeah, check your boy out. 7,500. You know what? For this, you know what? Since this is a chill build, and we just got this new icon, where is it? Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. We're going to be using this icon for the build. Look how happy he is. Look at him. Look at him. So the level I've been working on is called Electric Current. Now, don't get triggered. Don't get triggered. All right. Yes, it's kind of generic. Listen. Well, I don't think it's that generic, but I just started building on this part right here. You know, what I want this level to be is an electric factory, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you know how like certain games they're like electricity in factories? Yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be building on decorating this part and maybe building on the ball part, but we'll see how far we go. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you can see, here's the gameplay so far. I think actually I'm quite a fan of the gameplay. It's actually quite fun. I plan this level to be on like 7 stars maximum. I'm actually gonna nerf some parts and maybe buff others, but maybe also not. So yeah, you know, we're just gonna have fun with this. All right, so let's go ahead and look. I'm actually really happy with the movement so far. But what I'm most likely going to do is I'm actually probably going to make these move back down. And also utilized a new trick that I learned. Well, not really a new trick. It's just a trick I haven't used too often because I haven't really had a need for it. It's called looping triggers. Now, as you can see, right here, I have move triggers and spawn triggers, alright? Let me give y'all a quick tutorial. I might make this its own video, but I'll just give you a quick rundown on how loop triggers work. Here's how you can loop triggers, alright? So say I want, like, for example, these arrows right here. If you pay attention closely to them, alright, if I take off follow player and leave on ignore damage, and just look at this arrow right here, right? Just look at it, right? As you can see, it's moving up and down constantly, right? But Souls, you only have 3 triggers. How is this possible? Well, I'm glad you asked, alright? Here is how this is possible, alright? Here's how it's possible, alright? Quick little rundown. Basically what happens, this is the initial move, alright? It's not in a group, and it's just moving the arrow up, right? This is what spawns this, alright? So you know how, like, creepers spawn from spawners? You know from Minecraft? Yeah, you know Minecraft. I think everybody knows Minecraft, right? It's like that. This is making this work, right? However, since this makes that work, this is what activates this spawn. And this spawn right here activates this spawn, right? So basically what happens is that this is the start. This is the trigger that triggers the triggers, right? And this is going in a loop right here, a loop, all right? So this activates this simultaneously. I don't know how to spell it or say it apparently. And this will also work, will also spawn this. And it goes in a loop. And I delayed it by 0.50 because that is the exact same movement as these, 0.50, you know. But that's just a little quick rundown on how to make triggers loop. While I think of decoration, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be working on the pulses. So let's go ahead and do some pulsing, shall we? All right, let's go ahead and make it pulse to the music. All right, so as you can hear, there's a little boom, 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 you know, like a heartbeat, you know, boom, 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 you know. So what we're going to be doing is I'm just going to make these pulse with the background. And since the beat to the music isn't that like rough, it doesn't need to be like super bright, you know, because that wouldn't make sense if it's super bright like that, pulsing like that. That's just annoying and makes this look really bad. What I need to do is I need to make it pulse a little bit brighter, just slightly brighter than what the background already is. All right, now let's see how that looks in game. I might have to adjust the color just a little bit, but let's see how that looks in game. Let's see. Okay, it makes the game look a little bit more active. I like that. And also, if you may have noticed, if you have big brain, you will also notice that the ground is also pulsing with the background. But Souls, you only put triggers for the background. How'd you do that? I'm glad you asked. What I did is I went to this cog gear, right? And notice how I have ground 1 and ground 2 background. What I did here is I went here, I went to copy color, and put the channel ID to background. With the first background will BG1, since I'm using the ground that uses 2 ground colors, I made the first one, the bottom layer, darker than the top layer. And the top layer is ground 2, of course. And I made that the same color as the background. That way, the ground has a little bit of a gradient to it, like this. So it has a nice little gradient. So right here is the ground 1, and if you slightly go up, the color is also ground 2. So, you know, the more you know, you know? See, I just taught you a lesson. It's not even a tutorial. No, we're gonna use these gears for right now, right? And we're gonna make them nice and colorful at the beginning. Yeah, it's gonna look like a Lemons level. Heck yeah. All right, let's go ahead and add this at color 1, nice little bright purple. And the center, we'll make it pulse. Yeah, we'll make it pulse. And we're also gonna make it color 3, which is a darker version of color 1. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I feel like we could add a little bit more. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try adding this and see what happens. Let's add this to color 1 and make this color, not color 1, color 2. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's not bad. And we're gonna add a nice little glow thing here and scale it up. Nice. All right. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I approve. I approve of that. I like that. I was contemplating if I wanted to do this in the level or not, but I think now that I added the lanterns, it might look a little bit better. What I was going to do is I was going to use these block designs as a background, right? So here's what I mean by this. What I could have done is I could do this, right? And then make it nice and big like this, right? So it's like a factory background, right? And what I could do is I can use these blocks right here along with some of these as well. We gotta put that in B4, by the way. And also take these out of the group. Oh no! Oh, I messed up. I messed up real bad. All right, now that we got this first part decorated, for y'all it's probably gonna be like 5 minutes. For me, it was 30. So what now we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be moving on to this ball part. Now this ball part is actually gonna be quite unique because you know how electricity and water don't go well together, you know? Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is that at this bottom part, instead of adding spikes, because that's boring, we're going to add electric water. I'm going to layer 20. That's where the water is going to be. Alright, the water is actually going to be based off of the lava block because it's the most watery thing in the game right now. Because these blocks won't cut it. These little transparent things, nah. They're not watery enough. Alright, so I also want the water to actually cover the block design naturally. So that's why I want these blocks right here instead. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make this a nice little watercolor. The water is blue and the top of it is like light blue or white, I guess. So I guess I can put like this, and I might have to reverse the order of these, but we'll have to see. Hold on, let's see. No, actually, no, I did it right. All right. And this is also going to be on T3 because I want this nothing to be on top of the water. Well, actually, T2. I actually got a decoration idea literally in just in that moment right there. I got a decoration idea. So what I'm going to be doing is actually going to be moving over this water right here. All right, see what I mean? Because, you know, like the factory is like all nice and friendly at the beginning. It's like, hey, the factory is fine. And then all of a sudden there's electric water, and then water gets into the electricity, and then there's going to be like a whole colorful explosion in the factory, and then you gotta escape the factory. Yes, this is where my imagination goes. Subscribe. All right, so right here, as you can see, this doesn't make sense. Like, all of a sudden, there's like water right here. Like, wait, souls, that doesn't make any sense. Where'd the water come from? Well, it's actually really simple. And actually, now that I think about this, I might have to redo some layering stuff here. Dang it. All right, yeah. So, as you can see, the water's just coming out of nowhere, right? That doesn't make sense. So, I'm gonna make it make sense, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this water right here. I'm make it go underground. You right? Sonic Underground. Y'all, some of y'all are too young to even know what that's from. All right, let's go ahead and make that in group 20, and we're gonna make it rise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's see. Let's actually see what. Actually, we're gonna link these first. Let's see how the grid for this is. All right, so I gotta make this rise up to here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 45. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna move 20 up 45. That way it doesn't interfere with the blocks too much. So move 20 up 45, and we're gonna ease it up. I'm gonna make it rise somewhat fast, and let's see how that looks in game. Let's see. Okay. There we go. That looks all right. All right. It transitions actually pretty well. I literally just discovered something, even though it's probably common sense. If you make this right, this object right here, don't fade and don't enter. This little transition effect block right here would not affect any object that is don't fade or don't enter. Right. So that means the object, when it enters into a level, is not affected by that trigger, and when it exits your frame of perspective of the level, it will not fade the way that effect is made. That's actually really cool. I never knew that, and now I do. That's actually really sick. So now I can decorate this however I want, and this block design is literally just going to be like almost exactly copy paste from this, just transitioning to right here with more electricity and stuff. So I'll be right back after I, you know, decorate all this. Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alright guys, I'm actually going to finish up this probably off screen, but this is what I've done so far. Doing the 3D is actually going to be really confusing with this part, I now realize. And doing the decoration for the water is actually going to be really interesting too. But I'm glad I got a little bit of progress done on the level, so hopefully guys, you know, got to learn a thing or two. So anyways guys, I'm going to end the video right there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to smash that like button, subscribe today to join the Souls Gaming Nation, and I will see you guys next time. Later. Did I just say the Souls Gaming Nation?